Alright, done editing my gun a little. Now let's go talk to...
Cutting carapaces is a dirty
Cuteness.
job.
Hey,
The pay will be worth it.
I did it.
Finally, it's done. Everything that can be welded, duct tape, or superglued to the damn docks, all there. Listen, I'm sorry for chewing your head off about asking about my condition. Not used to talking about any of this. The whole island's falling apart. So many dead from the fog. Crabs, whatever. And I just keep wondering how many good weeks I have left. 3, 4, 2.
Are you in pain?
Doc's given me something to treat most of the symptoms. Having a hard time keeping everything down, though. My energy level's not quite what it used to be. And it's only gonna get worse. It's hard. Things that used to bring me joy taste like ash. I remember the way things were. Before the news, I was powerful close to tossing the whole lot off my docks. But afterward, there weren't no point in defending my land. Let them come, I guess. And now watching them all squabble instead of lending a hand? Hell, a single finger to help. Don't they realize that all the bickering for just a little bit more is a waste of breath?
We can make the... I don't think it's a black... There's nothing wrong with protecting your interests. When times get tough, commission. I mean, yeah. Is there any way...
Figured
help
I'd
out?
bequeath my land to everyone. I think we've lived alone on this island too long. With some common land, maybe a real community can be formed. Even if they have to be drug into it.
I don't know. I guess I could... There's nothing inherently wrong with protecting your own interests. I mean, I agree with that. Times get tough, a community should come together. They should. True, but they never do. But I guess they should.
I used to think the captain was an idealistic fool. But on this side of the road, after I get the carapaces installed, there's one last thing I want to do. You've been a real friend, Lucas. If you're willing to see it to the end, well, gotta get to work.
What the shit is this? Ignore 30%. I mean, I'll help you out any way I can. You wanna try for baby and hot tub, I guess? Sims 4?
Fresh shipment.
Alright,
All your medical.
talk to the leader of... Yep, that's it. Okay, well, what the shit is this? Put my gun back
Don't
on.
let the island catch you off guard. Buy my gun.
You know what? Look, I hate you, Alan,
Here for
but...
trade?
Yes.
You got it.
Here, I'm gonna keep that because she gave it to me, and I'll feel bad selling it. But I don't want that. That's ugly. I'll also keep that. Does that... I don't care about that. Now, Alan, I know you're a fucking asshole, but do you have... some shotgun shells? Sure, why not? A crumpled fedora. Totally gonna wear that. I don't really think he's gonna have too much in terms of what. I mean, that looks cool in the picture, and you get it, and it's disgusting. Look at this asshole having a. Look at all this upgraded badassery. Fuck you, Alan. Here. Sleep. Okay, I guess all we can do now is
Food.
go
Stim packs.
to
Full-
Acadia. So
Sea
fuck it.
stout.
Cool. Cool. I like the Mariner. I feel bad for her. Still don't know what the fuck she has. I wonder if she has like cancer or something. No, because she can't keep shit down. I mean, unless she is really, really bad, like really deep into cancer, then she shouldn't have any issue keeping shit down. But I am curious. Now I'm gonna look that wiki up and be like, what does she have? Leprosy? What the fuck? There's a wind thing over there. All right. Nice ass day right here, because I want to be like, let's bang. Seriously, let's have one last night of pleasure for you before you die. Come on. That's cute. It's romantic. Not really, but I mean, it could be. Alright, let's... Is this... Alright. Well, Katie then. I could make this playlist shorter by cutting out episodes where I was just walking around, but I don't like doing that. Because when you walk around, any tiny little thing can happen, you know? Well, this is definitely... This is hilarious. Just the three of them like that. Okay.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola and some stim packs. And a point. Yeah, I came here looking for Kasumi.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us.
That's right.
Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Longfellow does not look like he wants to be here.
It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Nick's right, I call bullshit. You don't really know each other. Alright, Demon. Yeah, fuck it. We'll hear you out.
This all started over a century ago.
He's got chicken
when
legs.
we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality.
Process.
If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors. I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Is it possible? Yeah.
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual. If
your
he
brother?
is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related?
I suppose.
Because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
That is an existential crisis if I've ever seen one. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Huh. I'm curious about something. Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else.
Well, what
One
if she
more
isn't
question,
a synth?
if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm pretty sure I'm not, but how the shit would I know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead,
Can't you do an
you
X-ray?
have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I mean, I'm cybernetically augmented, but no. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm not a fucking synth because, you know, my son is the leader of the fucking institute. I'm a human being. No, I'm a human. Like, I know that.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Well, I mean, my son's the leader of the institute, and I am too, sort of, in a past life safe. I'm not going to tell a life story, Harry. I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. We had to take care of my boy, Sean, and, well, we're treading on a very personal territory. Back off. I remember being in my house the day of the bomb, so we ran.
Are you?
No, shut up. I remember being in my house.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny
that
how
was
a
before this
memory can
institute
feel
existed.
like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change.
That's that's color
Or
blindness. So.
someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll
More
on
of
the
a
mind.
mutant than I am a
But I
synth.
can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Spare me I'm not a synth. End of discussion. Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about. Not a synth. End of discussion. Spare me I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
I'm just going to tell you right now. Yeah, I'm in the institute, yo.
That's quite an admission to make. I'm used to the Institute striking from the shadows. I'll say this to you. I'm not your enemy. I only wish to live here, in peace, with my people. As a scientist, can you not see the value of independent synth life? You have a chance here to witness how wondrous that could be.
I mean, that's
All
why
you
I'm
have to
saying,
do
so.
is do nothing. Don't tell your fellow researchers about us. Don't Tell them we're here.
I don't suppose there's any way you and your people would return to the Institute peacefully? I mean, I'm gonna ask that, but I feel like that's going to piss him the fuck off.
I appreciate the offer. I do, actually. No one wants bloodshed, but we can't go back. And I'm not going to hide. If you want us, fine. But we'll fight for this. For Acadia's existence. Consider my offer. Don't say anything. What have you got to lose? Now, did you need anything else?
Also, I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel. Don't ask questions.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace. On our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
Surrender peacefully?
I appreciate that. I do. But judging by the reputation your leaders have, I doubt they would accept surrender, even if I wanted to offer
You're
it.
right, actually.
Even if they would take us prisoner, we can't live in cages ever again. If you want us, fine, but we'll fight for this. For Acadia's existence.
That's fair.
Consider my
Brotherhood would
offer.
destroy the shit out of them.
Just see what we're trying to accomplish here. What have you got to lose?
Also, I'm not a member of the Railroad
Did you
because
need
they hate
anything
me.
else?
Let me mark this place. See, everyone here in Acadia is a sin?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I don't... Alright, fair. What's your... Alright, fair. Fuck it. What do you...
I came to this island over a century ago,
Goddamn.
hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories.
So you were bored.
I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting.
Goddamn.
One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
You were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
I mean, you're already in here. You're right there. This is weird.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I
Yeah.
certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So you was in?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you.
Oh my god, what's going
Dima
on
has
with
worked
his
hard to
ears?
create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Wait. I gave the fog... I suppose I think that was mentioned if you say so. Just looking to have you helping, I guess.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Do you need help?
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
Yeah,
There's a
man.
boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Yeah, what happened to it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Fuck it.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I don't know why that dude looks like a monkey so much, but he looks like a fucking chimp. Hey! Oh, shit.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible.
Excuse you?
Thankfully, she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So you're saying you could have done a better job?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
She's a courser, obviously, but why don't you tell me how you managed to track him down?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Okay, story.
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways.
How?
I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
How did he... Okay, do you need help with anything?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island.
Yes.
So you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Oh, what's wrong?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Oh, he dead. You have any leads?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
That's his designation. Couldn't I shut him down as an Institute member? Gonna be like L792 fucking blow up. Okay. Alright. Help Faraday. Alright. How far away is all that shit? Okay, luckily that's not too bad actually. Considering we've been there. Let's go actually talk to Kasumi. Where the is...
Be sure to let me know.
You all can stop talking when I pick stuff up, please. Thanks. Kasumi? Baby girl? Who the f... This is a bar. This is not...
I assume you're not planning on staying.
Do you need shot in the face? No? Then shut your ass
Did
the
you
fuck
need
up.
something?
You said she's down below. This...
Circuitry is completely
Haha.
fried.
Hi, bae.
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Excuse you? No, you're not. What are you working on?
Just
trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
You don't belong here, Kasumi. You have to head back. Your parents sent me. They want you to come home. I'm a detective. I was hired to... Your parents sent me.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any actual proof? Like,
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I think it just confused everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes as part of life. You haven't replaced anyone. Just confused. You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents. Assuming I think you just confused everyone as doubts.
Hello?
Hey, shit, fuck. Yeah. It's embarrassing.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler.
Well, you're not.
Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just a
Talk about
refuge.
hello.
But I can't
Bitch.
leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What are you talking about?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both?
Probably both.
Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if
Why does
Dima
she look
is so
happy
open
when she
and
says
welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima after you came? Yeah.
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers.
Really?
And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing. None of this sounds like my problem. I'll help if I can.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall.
Huh.
Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Step aside and let the master hacker. He's dropping on the next meeting. Sounds like a best bet. I'll figure this out. Just stay here. This will be easier if I just talk to Dima and convince him that he needs to be honest with us. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Huh. Optional, 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 optional. Interesting. Alright, let's... Here we go. I can't get... Oh, I can't go up there anyways. Is there a cam bench in here? No. Okay.